Oh no, not again. Oh my God. Do 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 do. Microphone checker, swinging sword lecture, closing down your sector, supreme neck protector. Better warn him, kid, Mr. Meffa. Boiling pot, about to blow his lid from the pressure. Too hot for TV, for cheesy. Too many wanna be hard, be easy. It's all in together now. It don't take much to please me. And satisfied like the stone. Listen, Jaron Boots Ennis, his fight got announced just like Boxer Ego told you. I was right. I stay right. I'm usually right. Y'all can't with it. And I'm going to give you guys my thoughts in this video of Boots, his next opponent, why I don't like it. Hated it. Let's get it. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Stop playing with me, bro. Best in the business, and it's not even close. It is now official. Jaron Boots Ennis and his opponent, Lima Beans, or whoever this dude is, that's who he's fighting. Cat from Portugal, 14-1, and this is his first fight at 154. Ego thoughts. Hate it. I hate it because I think Boots is a talented fighter, but based on the age, 28 years old, based on where he's at in his career, you would expect more from the development and the opponent selection. And I also believe timing is everything in the sport of boxing. And for me, the timing is just bad for Boots. You have all these names like Devin Haney, Teofimo, maybe even Orion Garcia, all these names at 47 that at least two of those guys called you out, or said they were down to fight you. Devin Haney and Teofimo, and you don't pursue that. Why? You stayed at 47 this whole time, no issues, and now you're like, oh, like Boots he's like caught in between multiple worlds. Like on one hand, Boots was trying to prove people like me wrong. Like, oh, you stupid YouTubers, you don't know what you're talking about. I make weight easy. But then a week later, he says he has to move up to 54 because his doctor said it's just what the doctor ordered, and because the doctor allegedly said he's not operating at his full potential and he's hurting his body. So what changed in the course of that short period of time where now it's just two different things? So that's what happens when you don't keep it real. Jaron Ennis, I called it from day one. He was big. He was a big welterweight. Now you pushing 30, and like I predicted, I said Boots is not going to be able to be 30 years old, most likely, and be a welterweight. If you remember Boxing Ego saying this from the beginning, in the comment, type, I remember. That's all you got to do. So we can get a tally and a vote. I said all these things, and my thing is this. I'm not going to be dictated to. I've earned my stripes in this game. I have an opinion, no more, no less. Some people are like, oh, you hate Boots. I mean, you guys can say whatever you want. I don't care. My paycheck's still finna be the same. I'm still going to buy the same thing. My bills are going to be paid. And it's just like that. So I don't really care what y'all talking about in terms of that. You can believe whatever you want. I put people on Boots. I like Boots. I respect Boots as a man. But the timing is bad, bro. You had the Virgil Ortiz fight. People want to see it. Your team knew you would be fighting this Lima Beans dude, right? And then the same day, Eddie Hearn's putting out interviews mentioning Virgil Ortiz's name. And then here's the thing that gets me. Boots start putting out these cryptic tweets talking about, oh, these fake stories and fake narratives got to stop. The truth will come out. The truth shall set you free. But what truth? What are we talking about? And I made a video already. Make sure you guys go watch that video. And I made it before the fight was officially announced. And I said in my video, that is exactly who he would be fighting. And guess what? It got announced. So yet another thing that Boxer Ego got right. So what is this truth that you're supposed to be revealing to people? What you're like, stop all the fake stories and fake narratives. What fake narratives are you referring to? I can't speak for anybody but myself, and I know I put out accurate information. I said you're fighting a dude from Portugal. Matchroom just made it official and announced that you're fighting the dude from Portugal. And then you posted it. So what are you talking about these narratives? When are you going to expose the people that you say need exposing? Come expose me. If what I said didn't make sense, I'll do an interview with Jaron Boots Ennis and we'll see if I get exposed or not. So you guys, I'm giving it to you how you want. I'm going to give it to you how you want. The bottom line is the timing looks bad. You're fighting an unheralded, unknown guy. And based on that timing, it's not going to fare well with fans. Most people believe at age 28 that Boots is talented, but to get to the next level, to get to pay-per-views and stardom, you got to do a bit more. And for a guy who was calling out Terrence Crawford, who we know is a G and a good fighter, you're sure not fighting anything in the realm of Crawford in your recent fights. This is one of the main concerns I had with him teaming up with Eddie Hearn. And you bums in the comment section try to prove me wrong when I said it. I said, yo, I'm concerned about Jaron Ennis fighting with Eddie Hearn because Eddie Hearn has not produced a star. And you guys assured me, no, man, Boots is a star in the making, and you're like, he's going to be active. I never said he wouldn't be active. But active against who? That's what you guys got fucked up. You guys got the game fucked up right now, and the sheriff is back in town, right? Belts being active, that don't matter if it's not against who the public wants to see you fight, right? Like, you can fight 18 times a year. Some of these new prospects and stuff, they're not superstars, but they be fighting 5 times a year. But nobody's really checking for these prospect fights in some of these smaller cards. So to get to the big boy status, which Jaron Ennis has the potential to do, you got to do something better. You got to fight someone more than this. And the crazy thing is 154 is stacked. There's so much talent. It's a deep talent pool. I would suggest that it is somehow overtaking the welterweight, which has always been a glamour division. And the welterweight is looking kind of dry, but 54 is a deep talent pool. Off the top of the dome, I can name several fighters. Say when. Sebastian Fedora, Tim Tszyu, Erickson Lubin, Jermell Charlo going back down there, Bakaram Murtazayev, Israel Madrimov, Virgil Ortiz, Sergey Boachuk, right? Jaron Ennis is up there now. You have Conwell. You have Josh Kelly. You got a lot of names out here, and you picked the most obscure name in the whole pot to fight. Now, some of the Boots diehards, the steel toes, that's what I'm going to call them. The Boots diehard fans are now to be called the steel toes. So the steel toes, they out here and Boots can do no wrong, and they're not open to any criticism. They're going to say, oh, but it's his first fight at 154. Well, guess what? Terrence Crawford's first fight at 154 was who? His first fight was a guy like Israel Madrimov. And now his first fight at 168 is Canelo. So what are we talking about? Who's taking some type of chances here, right? And Boots, low-key, look bigger than Crawford, you know what I mean, in terms of sheer size. So I don't like this fight. I don't think, and fights like this are dangerous because if you have an off night or don't look spectacular against the unknown, then it hits you tenfold. If you fight like Caleb Plant fighting David Benavidez when they fought, Caleb Plant fighting Canelo, if you lose to a guy like that or guys like that, it don't really like set you all the way back because we know Benavidez is top shelf work and we know Canelo's a top shelf fighter. So when you lose elite, at least it doesn't set you back as many paces. But if you have a bad night even, or of course a loss to somebody you're not even supposed to be in the ring with in terms of the public opinion, that really sets you back because it's like, how you lose to him, how you get hurt by him or anything. Like it could be a moment where you were hurt. People are going to keep remembering that. So I'm not a fan of this. Let me know what you guys think. Boots' next fight not impressed. Him and Eddie Hearn do not deliver. And that's why I also predicted they would put this fight in Philly, and I was right about that. So if you guys remember these things, just type I remember. Boots cannot leave the Philly area because that's his immediate base and market, and they don't know what to do with him outside of that. They know they can't take Boots versus Lima Beans or whatever and put him in a fight with Lima Beans in Vegas because it would flop, or even LA or anywhere else. And it's funny because I give everybody the same treatment. Everybody gets treated. I give everyone. When Crawford fought David Avocado, we called him David Avocado. So Boots is fighting Lima Beans, so we got to call him Lima Beans. The treatment is the same no matter who you are. Deuces.